Hey gang, this is Leila from the Comic Connection here for some more comic book reviews. This week we're going to handle 2 weeks worth of books because we're going to talk all about the resurrection of Ra's al Ghul. Yes, Ra's al Ghul is back to torment Batman. The first part of it is in Robin Annual number 7. Here we find that he's on the trail of a serial killer, but the real story that we want to know is that there's a backup story here that's a sneak peek into what we get into the resurrection of Ra's al Ghul. So we see a bit about Damien, his son, and we see a cloaked figure that looks like it could be Ra's al Ghul. He first appears here. So pick this one up so that you can get on to this whole resurrection of Ra's al Ghul thing. Then we get to the prelude, which is in Batman 670. And here we find out about who Damien's mother is and how she's related to Ra's al Ghul, and we find out what Ra's is up to, how he plans to come back, that there's a fountain of life that he's looking for in a shifting city. This may sound familiar because I believe this device has been used before, but I'm really enjoying it so far. I really enjoy the art and the story for all the books that have been out so far, so jump on and read them because you don't want to miss this. Because this week, we've got Robin 168. Now this is officially part 1 of the Ra's al Ghul story, the other 2 being preludes. Here, Damien is seeking help because Ra's is after him. It's part of his whole plan, but he's finding that Robin is not too willing to help him. So far, Robin seems pretty like he doesn't want to help him at all. I don't understand why, but let's see what happens in the next issue. And here's for what I really enjoyed this week. Now for you fans out there who love Heroes, the TV show, you want to pick this one up. This is the Alex Ross cover, this is the Jim Lee cover. Inside, same thing. It has the 34 webisode comics in it, plus an introduction by Mazioka, which is really cool. I really enjoyed this because you get to see some backstory about some characters that you didn't really know where they came from and what happened to them after they left the show. So if you love Heroes, pick these up. They're a really good read.
Hey folks, Jim here at the Comic Connection with this week's comic book reviews. First up, Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 8, number 8. In this issue, all I need to say is, Buffy battles Faith. Enough said. Great story, great art, another great Buffy issue by Brian K. Vaughan and George Jonte. Pick it up. Next up, Transformers Spotlight Ramjet. This one's really well written and really well drawn. It crosses over into the Devastation storyline, and it's basically Ramjet's trying to infiltrate and overtake Megatron. And don't count on it, because as the saying goes in this book, you always have to bet on the leader. And finally, Return to Wonderland number 4. Another well-drawn, badly written Return to Wonderland book. I like the art, I can't complain about that, but the story has to be changed. It's at issue 4 of 6 or 7 people, and it's not interesting to me. Basically in this issue, Carol Ann meets the Red Queen and soon runs afoul of her, and then the Cheshire Cat shows up and eviscerates everyone. Fun is had by all.